So, today we had an incident in the neighborhood, well, the Moxham section of Johnstown, in the city of Johnstown. Of course, another shooting, another bad name for our neighborhood, a place that I grew up and I can call home. But I'm going to say this. It's definitely people who are coming into our town and doing some pretty messed up stuff. And unfortunately, it is what it is. Yes, I've had some questions and people comment on some of my stuff that I've recently put out there. So I'm going to answer the questions now. So yes, about a week and a half ago, my son was coming home from work. His boss pulled into a parking spot on the front street. Prior to him pulling into that parking spot, there was a white car there that sat there for a good 10 to 15 minutes with its lights out. We didn't know this until after the incident happened and we rewound the camera footage. So when ultimately the white car left, there was not even 3 minutes and my son's boss had pulled in. So he pulls in and a black SUV pulls up beside him, bangs on the window, says a few choice words, and since the most recent statements that I'm racist is by far so untrue, I will put it like this. There were some statements made, why are you parked here? You shouldn't be parking here, not those nicer words. By no means. The gun was pulled. They tried to get the door open. My son's boss sped off. They jumped in their vehicle, sped off, chased them up the road. Did the same stuff again after they had hit the vehicle. My son's boss was able to speed off and go around the block and call me so that we could call the police. Of course, the police come out. And I don't want to say negative stuff about our police department, but in this situation, this has been really hurtful that this stuff happened and nothing is being done about it to my knowledge. I've made several phone calls to not only the news people, to the Tribune Democrat, and to the police department. Of course, is what it is. Nothing was done. We do have the footage. We've released all video footage that we have. 4 people on my street released video footage of the entire incident, some with sound, some without. Needless to say, it is what it is. There's not a lot you can do about it. People are like, aren't you afraid to be in your neighborhood? No, I'm not afraid to be in my neighborhood. I grew up there.